guys, this is Princess, and like before, I'm bringing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I'm sitting in my car right now, and I know that on the previous video I stated that I wanted to make sure to bring you guys some content. So I know me and Ebby was just talking about our experience, our life experience. There is going to be a lot of videos. Ebby is currently working on a good one, in which I hope it helps out young females and also, you know, older ones. Actually, to help out anyone. It's not about females because it happens to males as well. So anyway, I wanted to just talk about just me. I feel like it's card time. So basically, let's talk about this. I know that Ebby had touched base about, you know, when we decided that we wanted to move out of Kansas City, and so I want to talk about that, right? So basically, I was just really getting tired of just being in an environment, being in the lifestyle, it was just a lot of people that I knew wasn't like I wasn't feeling motivated. And I just decided that, you know, I really wanted to go ahead and make a change. And during that time, I only had 2 kids, and I just wanted to make a change. I wanted something better for me and my kids, and I just really wanted to see if I can really make it. Now, during that time, you know, I had my dad in my ears. My dad was like, oh, you're not going to make it. It was just a lot of things that even the people that are closest to you, the people that say that they love you, the people that say they care for you, was just making like snippet comments. Like, you know, for instance, like, when I went out to Arizona just to visit, and I was with my mom, you know, my dad was like, oh, well, she thinking on Section 8. Like, that mentality just was like, damn, like, do you really feel like I'm a fail? Do you really feel like I'm not worthy to be the woman that the girl that you raised to become a woman? You know, like, it was just this negativity, and it was something that I just really was not cool with. I just wasn't cool with, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna prove people wrong, and you know, if I do fail, nobody's gonna know. So that was just my whole MO. Like, if somebody do fail, you are not going to know, because I'm not going to let you know, because in your mind you already mentally feels that I will not be successful. You feel like I will not make it, so that's fine, that's cool. So, you know, we prayed about we prayed and we asked the Lord, like, please give us a sign to where we need to go. And Ebby was hip about it. Don't get me wrong, like, me and her, we have 2 different personalities. Throughout this video, you will realize our personalities are totally different. Ebby is more of a, she allowed things to happen and she becomes the victim. She continued to be the victim, and sometimes I have to push her. A lot of people told me I should have gave up on her. A lot of people told me that I should not deal with her. But the thing about Ebby is she's a good person. I just feel that majority of the environment that we grew up in, and just like every other African American, you know, neighborhood and like household is, when things happen inside a household, we tell our kids to be quiet. Now, my grandma wasn't like that. My family wasn't like that. But majority of family is like hush hush, and just mess up these young females, these young males. And it's like, when is the cycle going to end? When is the cycle going to end for this child? Like, now they are trying to find themselves into these men that are these females, and like, when are we going to actually like talk to our sons and tell our sons or our daughters, anything that happens to you, I got you. Whatever happens to you, just let me know. A child should never be afraid to tell their parents like what is going on and what is happening in their life. But you know, I knew that and I accepted that, and I don't judge her for that. You know, a lot of people will sit here and be like, oh my goodness, like, look what's happening to her. A lot of people will say a lot of things towards that nature, but never had to deal with that. Never had to deal with a person that is a molester or a rapist near you. So it's easy to say if you never dealt with that issue. So with that being said, I really wanted us to actually start our life together. She was my best friend. I wanted her to just go out there and just do her, like, make this money. Like, let's be bosses. Like, let's be out here and take care of our children and show our children that we can make it, and stop getting this mentality that once you have a baby, life ends. Life doesn't end, because you still have to live for your children. So if life ends after you have a kid, then you will be dead right now. So my whole point is that I wanted to go and see what was out there for me. I knew that I had 2 kids. I knew that it was going to be hard. I knew that things was going to come at me like left and right. But at the end of the day, if I stayed in the environment that I was staying at, I could either get killed, I could either have more kids or whatever, which I wasn't going to, I'm not having no more kids. But what I'm trying to say is I just wanted to be in a different environment. So anyway, she got pregnant. Okay. And I could have just been like, okay, well, I just stay here with you, best friend. But that means that I'm hindering myself to be great. I'm hindering myself to be better. And I told her, I was like, well, come along. Even though you pregnant, come along. And she wanted to be close to her family. And I was like, so you have to do it. You have to get out that nest. Like, you got to get out that nest and everything, because that's the reason why you continue to be in the same situation that you are. And she was like, no, princess, I really want to be with my family. So I said, okay. So a couple of years went past, and I came back out to Kansas City, and she was in the same predicament that she was already in. And I was just like, bro, like, you're not moving, you're not doing nothing. Like, you still in the same predicament that you're in. And I was like, so this is why I told myself I did not want to stay here. And once again, I love my city. And not everybody is like this. So let me just put that out there. Not everybody in the city. I'm just basically saying is I never visioned myself to be there after a certain age. I wanted to be somewhere else. It wasn't because I didn't care about my city. It just basically, I just wanted to travel. I felt like people was telling me that I should lay on my back, keep on having kids, be on food stamp, be on Section 8, and not, like, just, it was okay. You know, get cars that get repoed and have your man driving your car. Like, it was just all this stereotype that actually was happening. You understand? And I just didn't want to be this stereotype. I did not want my daughter or my son to ever feel that it was okay. It's not okay. Like, change you got to change. And for me, I had to leave. It was the best thing that ever could happen to me. I know I look crazy. I'm trying to tell the video, but I'm looking at my face, and my face is like so crazy. But it was the best thing I could actually do for myself. It was the best thing that I could do for me and my kids. It was the best thing I could do for my mom. I mean, I helped my mama get out. Like, my mom, like, that's another story, but I had my mom get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the best thing I can actually do. And I was so humble, and I was so grateful that I was able to go ahead and do that for my mother. All I want to say is that since leaving from Arizona, I mean, I'm here in Washington, but it taught me that the Lord is still on my side. Like, I can continue to do his work. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect. But what I am going to say is I'm going to keep on pushing myself. I'm going to keep on being a better person that I can possibly be. I want to be great. I want to help young women and everybody. I just want to just be there for people. And that's just the kind of spirit that I have. I have a spirit that I want to help people. And sometimes that screws me over. That screws me over because I'm so passionate about people, and I want to uplift people, and I want people to see their whole value. Like, but at the same time, I got to tell myself, Prince, you got to work on yourself before you try to work on somebody else. And I'm doing that work, and I'm doing that working by just creating this channel. This channel is just for me to actually see my growth, to see our growth. It's amazing how far I came. Like, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, dang, man, I came this far. Like, dang, Princess. And you know, sometimes I'll be like, oh, that was a little. No, and I'm like, dang. And you got people like, I have people like back home like, oh, Prince, you went here. Prince, you did this, you did that. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, that's where I went. And I'm not really taking in consideration, like, Princess, you did it. Like, I'm not saying like I'm like a multimillionaire or something like that. I'm saying I did it. Like, I'm still going. Like, I do it for my babies. I look at them and I always tell them, like, hey, like, if I can do it, if I wake, all I ask for you to do is go to school. I take care of the rest. You know, I just did a 12-hour shift just right now. I mean, I haven't completed it, but I've been here since 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I've only got 2 hours of sleep for my baby, because my baby got virus, and then I had to put her on the breathing machine, whatever. But I'm tired. I only got 2 hours of sleep, so I'm trying to stay consistent, guys. I'm trying to stay consistent. That's why I said I'm trying to bring you all content. I'm trying to bring you so much content so you understand, like, I'm not going anywhere. Even if this video does not get as much views, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just want to prove to myself that I can still be consistent, and I'm actually trying to do this art. But other than that, guys, that is the main reason why I love Kansas City. That is why I'm here now. I'm not going to say it was easy. It was hard. It was definitely hard, because you got people that lived in your neighborhood and they were like, oh, Princess, can I come and stay with you and stuff like that? And I had to tell them no. That's the hardest thing you can ever tell somebody, that, especially when you grew up with them. No, like, no, you cannot stay with me. And it wasn't because of that. It's just basically like, I don't want your drama. Like, I left because I don't want drama. I left because I just want me and my kids. I want to be peaceful. I want to see if I can do it on my own. Like, I can't help you plus help me. Like, we can't do this. And then the majority of the people wasn't even around. Like, they wasn't even around. So they just, you know, every single time when I will come and visit, which this will be the second time I ever visit Kansas City, and I left in 2015. But since I visit, like, everybody be like, oh, you coming right back? Are you moving back? Like, no, why do you think I'm failing? I'm doing good. Like, I'm actually doing good. And even if I'm doing bad, I will not tell you once again. But anyway, it's 12:27. I gotta be back for my lunch break. But like I mentioned before, please just put some comments, which I want to hear, which I want to talk about. Even if y'all don't want to talk about anything, you just want to express yourself, I am here to listen. I'm here to listen. Like, we all go through it and stuff like that. We go through it. Me and Ebony are thinking about like a raffle or something like that. I was telling her, like, that would be a great idea, especially it's coming to Christmas. You know, I want to just start something like our beginning. Because me and her was talking about, like, man, our video is gonna be so laggy. All these other people got all these. Like, I just keep on telling her, stay focused. Stop worrying about everybody else. You can't worry about everybody else. You gotta worry about yourself. God will put us in a place where we need to be. But if we continue to always worrying about the next man, we will never get to where we need to be at. So I always let her know, like, let's stay focused. This is our dream. This is something that we want to do. And this is something exciting. This is fun. This is something that me and you can always look back. My kids are so happy because my daughter, she's like, oh yeah, you doing YouTube and stuff. But I'm being chatty right now. But all I want to tell you guys, please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, like I mentioned before, inbox, message, like, come on, like, we could communicate back and forth. But other than that, I'm gonna leave you with this. You are worthy. You can make it. And don't ever listen to somebody that is okay where you are at when you can be better. Okay? So I'm gonna leave it with that, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.